Hello, hello, good morning. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing fan-freaking-tastic. It's wonderful, what is it, Thursday morning. Okay, let's see if I can find the stream. I'm off to a good start. There it is. Sound check. Alright, that looks good. Looks good. One more to do. Checking on my son. He looks like he is sleeping. I need to go upstairs and get the blanket off his head. He wrapped himself up into a pretty tight burrito. It's always worrisome. Let's try this here. Looks good. Alright. Probably good enough for government work. Alright, so what have I done? This is the last time you and I were together, which was really only a couple nights ago. Let's see, we filled in this area here, which I think we did that before, but in case we didn't fill this area in, we under, let's say between this road with biking and kind of like this road with bus, we have self-sufficient type of zoning. Then here we just have the regular, call it vanilla zoning, just the standard zoning. We built the biking and the walking path. And it's looking pretty good. I kind of want to detail some of that today, maybe the first part. And then we got the coming into here. Added some office and stuff in here to provide jobs for those folks that live over there. Because I really didn't want to add too many offices in this area in general. Although I will probably run some office along the main 4-lane road eventually. I did end up moving this out, so this was this did kind of go like this way, I think, and I moved it over to the right. I mean, I probably moved it over maybe like say this much here, so we got basically this land here. I ended up retweaking the rail line. You can see it kind of had gone out this way, and now it's kind of a little tucked in a little bit more. And then I changed this connection here. I had kind of gone up here and bypassed this passenger rail line. This is the train metro hub. For the freight, I bypassed that and kind of come in here. So then I just changed it so that this connection is actually here. I'll separate a little bit. It should be enough. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the train is 4 of these lengths. We can run it and see if it's going to be enough, but it should be okay. And then redid the biking a little bit, added the hill here to bring it up and over the rail line. So that looks pretty good. Let's do a snap to this real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's probably could be maybe could we move back a little bit more, and maybe if it becomes a problem, maybe I'll move this connection a little more like this into here, just to get more room here to kind of give them room to move around. But we'll see. Traffic's not too bad. And then what else did we do? Okay, so I did something amazing. Unimaginable. No, I'm just kidding. I did add another train line. Resident or real estate passenger rail. I added this train station here. It's the one with the bypass, ground bypass station, which we'll name this train station industrial complex. Industrial park, call it that. I don't know why I did that. Park. R2. Alright, that's good. So it's got so freight trains can go through the middle while passenger trains stop on the sides. It's a beautiful train station. It looks good as far as it's actually does look pretty. As well, it's very, very, very functional. when you have a combined cargo and passenger rail system, which is what really what this map has, and you can get away with. I used to way back, not way back, maybe probably about a year ago, advocate to separate your cargo line and your passenger line. But these stations really make it so. I mean, it just depends. If it gets busy, you might want to, but really, it's been going just fine. And then I got the station here. We'll call this farming. Farm. No. Put this bus off here, and then we have a line here, so this train's kind of coming down here. It's actually moving some people. I was thinking it wasn't really going to move anybody. It says 83, 54 when we have, I don't know, 300 on the line right now. So it's one of those things, I guess, strange city skyline math. The time distortion, time dilation, and then it comes down into here. I basically connected this station, the park and ride, which does accept outside trains, to this station here, to this area, let's say, and to this station here for this area. And then we have bus, scooting along here, bringing people into here. So, and then there's some paths and stuff, biking, to get people kind of like from the station into like we'll call it the interior. Same thing here. We have a bus. It's right. It's not it. It's right here. That rolls all the way up into here. You see people stop at the stop. And yeah, kind of meanders its way around because it does like a loop like this. Kind of move people around, and of course clockwise, counterclockwise loop, so both directions. And then we already had that, so really it was just only adding the two train stations and then connecting it, running the route. And I thought, it might be nice to have. And I called this line the lower line. I don't remember. Train. Lower commuter line. And it's using the ROJ. So I think it's the Railways of Japan, something like that. Expansion pack. Express train. Well, it's 240. And I didn't expect it to move a lot. But hey, you never know as the city expands what the heck's going to happen. And then the upper line is the one that kind of runs from the parking ride over here all the way up through here, down into here. So it's kind of like an upper loop, we'll call it, upper crescent moon shaped thing. And then I was looking at our transit. Transit's doing pretty good. We got 47,000 citizens. We're operating about 4,100 passengers a week for our transit system, and then we'll say roughly 2,000 tourists, which a good benchmark is like, we'll say, I would say a stellar transit system's like 20%. So that would put us at like almost 10,000, which would be pretty, we'll say 8 to 10, which would be pretty good, really good. And that's achievable, I would say, early on. Now we're getting to the point where like a 15% is probably going to be the cap. So we would be sitting at like, let's say like 7-ish thousand. And then 10% I would say is a good benchmark if your transit system's operating at 10%, so the 4,100 will say plus our cycle network. I always consider cycling part of transit, and there's no way to measure walking as part of your, we'll say, transit system. Our cycle system, our cyclists is up at 1,800. So if we add 1,800 to, what was it, 4,100? We'll say 4,100, that's 5,000, almost 6,000. Is that right? Yeah, 1,000 would be 5. So almost 6,000. And that would be somewhere probably around 12%, which is good, really good. So we're knocking out like around, we'll say around 10 to 12% on our citizenry. And then I would say moving about 5% of your population worth of tourists is good. So 5% of 50,000 is 2,500, right? Because 10% is 5. We're at like 2, so that's pretty good. Once again, we don't really, I don't know if the cycling incorporates, if this is just your citizens or also incorporates tourists. So it's a mix, between those two. And once again, we don't know the walking numbers. So I would say we're doing pretty good on the transit side. We're roughly, we'll say 10% our citizenry and just shy of 5% on the tourists. Those two numbers are ones you're looking for if you're trying to gauge your transit system. If you're at 50,000 population, you only have like 1,200, then so there's a lot of room for improvement. Where your tourists are like 500, then once again a lot of room. And I was really impressed that we had that many tourists. I didn't think we had that many tourists, but it's down here. We have almost 5,000 tourists a week, which feels pretty high. I feel like it's really high, considering we only have like just shy of 60% city attractiveness. We'll say by the time we should hit like 80,000 citizens, we should be close to like 85% attractiveness, and by the time we're done in the city, should be like probably 90. We'll say between 85 and 90, maybe 95. Now, that's a really good benchmark to hit too. So about 90% attractiveness by the time you get to about 100K, and you're doing pretty rock solid on your attraction for your tourists. And it's one of those asymptotic functions where putting down your first unique building might give you like 10% boost, and then like your second one might give you like 8.5, and then as you go, it's diminishing returns. So it's like that. He looks good. I think that's one more thing we did. I did some detailing in the rest stop here. Added some buildings because I wanted to kind of boost the hotels, and I did. So that was good. So I just added a few let's see, commercial and some office in here, and then did some trees and stuff like that. So nothing major, but just wanted to show you that. And let's see. I think that might be all tapped out. Might be it. What I want to do with the next say hour or so is just do a little detailing in this area. And as these people kind of level up, and maybe just lock out some of these houses, and maybe start the roads in here, and see what do we want in here. And then I think because I moved this line here, instead of it running along here, we can now pull a road off of here and build it like another kind of industrial park. Not industrial, sorry, office park. Kind of like what we did down here. Something like this. And then that'll give us opportunity to have more jobs in the office arena without having to, and it'll be pretty close. Maybe we'll build some bridges across here. We do have some height already with the land, so they get over the rail, so we could just build roads here, or maybe what we'll do is like P&P path and pedestrian bike, and then you have to drive around to make it driving less attractive. Kind of something like we did here with this road here, where I put just a shot of P&P path, and I connected it like this, so that way you can see police. Police. It's going to be police, fire, ambulance, and death. So hearses can kind of make this like short hop. And then if you want to drive, if you live here and you want to get to like work here, you got to go. You can take the bike. You can take the transit. We have transit, or you could get in your car and putt all the way on the highway and get your ass all the way down here. So driving and transit and services kind of have a leg up on. I should say. Cycling, walking, and mass transit, and the services have an advantage to just regular old drivers and trucks. I'm keeping the trucks out of there too. All right, let's do this so we can run the game. I think I want to Oh, we got the fence up there. Maybe we'll do that again. Maybe we won't add rocks because it's not as steep. Although, I mean, I kind of like the look. So maybe add a couple rocks in here. And then, because we're starting to get closer to, let's get rid of that a little bit. It's a little hard to work with. Well, that's so close, but they're on a hill here. Like that. Oh, that's okay. And then maybe we can just load this down here a little bit without touching this. This is the hard part. Trying to make it look like it's flat. Looks like it's on a hill. Because it is on a hill. Something like that. That's not too bad. And then it did actually start puffing up the land a little bit, so that's good. Made it a little bit slopier. We got some slope in here. We're gonna put a fence in here, I guess. Keep people from falling to their doom. Although it's not that steep. So doom. I mean, you can maybe roll down the hill, get a little rocked. I may break your neck on a couple of these rocks, I guess. So it'd be a good idea to have some kind of physical barrier. That's what I'm told. So I'm told by OSHA. Make sure our path is compliant with OSHA. What's the other one? ADA? ADA? Is it the handicap thing? You know, I think it's ADA compliant. As well, we don't want people in wheelchairs to roll down this hill, tumble and stumble. That's not good. We'll be suing the city. We don't want to. Well, we don't want to hurt people, and we don't want them to get sued. So, you know, we'll put a fence up. Maybe a pretty fence. I think we were using the natural reserve fence, right? The whole thing away? Yeah. That's good. This is, what station is this? This campus radio? No, it's not campus radio. Is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I was thinking it was campus radio, and I was thinking correctly. Okay. Well, hats off to me for remembering something. Sometimes you gotta toot your own horn, no one else will. It's early, you know? It's a little crazy in the morning. Maybe do like one more, rotate like this or something. And then we'll put some vegetation here. This cluster's a little bit bigger. That'd be nice. Got a lot of little pebbles. And to make this kind of work easier, you can lower the sensitivity in the joystick. So it's a little easier to kind of find these little spots, but I really don't feel like popping in and out of menus right now. That's good. And then we'll just use this tray. Here. Just go like that. And just add some of that. Maybe we'll leave some spaces for some other bush type things. And then we'll use this one, add a color, a couple wildflowers. pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I wish we had more. I always say that when I'm doing this work. I wish we had more colorful trees. Colorful, small stuff like this bush looking thing. And more colorful trees. We can add like this like shrubby looking thing. Alright, that's good. And then we'll run this fence, I think is what we're doing. Just turn all this stuff off. New game, it's New Heights. Go. I want to connect to the biking, of course. I want to go straight because I don't feel like doing that. How close can we get? There. Right. There you go. Looks nice. We could put things in here. Just the ground's not even, so it's going to look a little weird. Let's just take a look. How weird is it going to look? It's going to look bad. I can tell. My intuition is saying, no, NBC, this is not a good idea. But, I gotta... could you do that? I could just fix the land. This one. No, because of the housing. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might have leveled up some buildings. Uh-oh. I should have paused the game. That could be your downfall. Since you just leveled up. You might not be happy in a minute. Is there anything that can take the shape of the land? I'm trying to think. Asset-wise, that could fit in there. Not that I'm aware of. Well, we'll see if you start getting not enough land value. Or we can maybe put a park thing somewhere else. We might be able to do it up here. Do this. No, this time. What we could do is this. Put this here. That would be kind of cool. Well, the path is kind of in the way, is it not? That would be kind of cool to have like a nice little view like that. I think this is what biking, and it won't snap to biking. I think a path like this would be something like this would be cool. So what we would need to do is we could try one thing that's not as disruptive and see if it works. But just put a freshwater outlet like literally like right here, and see if the water allows me to. Water doesn't go uphill. But we can try and see if we can imagine it will. Turn around. Why are you facing the wrong way? There. This way. So it likes that. Alright, so we can kind of, it's like almost there. Alright, so let's do this. So we have to mess up, deform the land a little bit. Take this. Just gonna push it like this. Then we'll have to re-terraform it back. Maybe we go like that. Maybe it'll bulge out to me. Let's see. That's enough. We're almost there. Really? It's gotta be like just barely touching it. Maybe we can fix that. The other one a little shorter. Oh, it is shorter, so we could use this one. I like the little covered thing though, because it might be summertime. Like it's to be summertime, it's gonna be hot. So maybe we can blow this path up. Maybe we can just move it a little bit. Let's see if we can get right here. We're gonna need to blow this up. We're gonna need to get rid of that water because we can't run a path now. Our people walking are gonna be pissed as hell. Let's see if there's a way to get around this thing. It's so close. If we can go right here instead of it bending up, bend it down. Man. We'll try. This is going to be a little hard. We can just re-terraform this the way it was. Let's just roll out of here. I know, folks, you're like, I don't know where to go now. I'm waiting for the water to kind of dissipate, so at least I can run another path. Can we just kind of do something along the lines of this? Ah, we can. All right, perfect. All right, so it just clips it in that one spot. So we gotta have a little bit of a weird shaped path. We want to go the other way. With the light on the other side. Yeah, that works. Beautiful. And now you can come up here. I flooded some of the residents, but that's okay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I like it. It's not too intrusive. If we want to, we can just push this out a little bit more. So we can do that. We'll have it a little bit more sloped here. This house is blocking me. That water should eventually just disappear, but stuck in a hole. I know. Hopefully you don't abandon, but it's only one building. I can live with that. And then maybe we could do like something pretty. Like, I can't be too high because we gotta be able to see. Something like this. We could do some piling too. It's kind of rectangular. So we'll do some more of these. Maybe you can watch the birds and the bees in here. Yeah. Maybe we'll do some more of that over here. This one. So we get a colorful one. It's like really dark. I could probably just live with that. There we go. It'll be okay. Pull off. Something like that. Something just like that. I watched the Mario Brothers movie. Chris Pratt's in it. It's pretty funny. It's actually a lot better than I thought. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. What we got here that could stay? I know, your water's almost gone. We got a little swimming pool. Free swimming pool from the city. Free pool. Like some of these historical. I hate this building. I don't know why. I gotta start looking at it more and starting to appreciate its beauty, its inner beauty. I just don't like it. This looks weird. Alright. What else we need to do in here? I have a couple trees. Sure. And then we'll move on to something else. Let's see. We can do something like this. Oh, bummer. You couldn't make it. Couldn't hang on there, huh? That's alright. That's alright. I know you tried. I think you tried. That was my fault. I flooded you, and the water didn't recede. So, I know. Don't feel like you owe me anything. Oh yeah, let's do something up here. Ah, we got this one. The blue squares. Blue buildings. That's pretty. It's level 2 by 2. High density North American. That was nice. I'm not. Oh, that's all the saving. Every tree needs a friend, Mr. Bob Ross. Let's say, every tree needs a friend. I'm not. That's good. Let's go. We gotta do a couple over. I did it up here. All right, that's good. And that's what I'm gonna do. The trees that kind of come with those. So I did not forget. I just not gonna put anything in there. So we do something. We have room here to do something nice with this road. And we should put fencing here. We do have a little bit of a drop off. I have not done so yet with any of the trees. It doesn't mean we can't hear. Let's see. I used that before, so maybe we'll use this tree. Maybe we'll use this tree. Oh, look at the different contrast in greens. I love biking. Why do I like biking sometimes? I don't even have a bike. I don't even own a bike. Oh, there's a lot of people here. What are all these people doing here? I don't want to know each freaking like 100 people at this gazebo. How many can they hold? 90. So I have 90 people at the gazebo. That's what I just saw with my eyeballs. More. 45 and 45 is 90, right? So it's over capacity. So those numbers are wrong, I guess. They lied to you. They're lying to you. You can have more than 90. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, you like that. Just put a couple of those in there. Some shade. Oh, we had some of those in there. Sure. Let's do this. I like this tree. I don't know if we'll be able to find a spot for these. Oh, we can. One's right there. Like, wait. Where's the stem? Trunk, I guess is the right word. I saw you. Come on, buddy. You teased me. Try to get the center of the circle over there. Well, oh. Well, whatever. Good enough. Yeah, it looks pretty. Nice little shade. Yeah, that's good. I can do this area real quick. And then I think another time we'll detail this lake. Or what we're going to call it. There's no roadways nearby, so I mean we could. Hey, Danny! Check out my son. I can see his head. Good. Hey, Danny. Upchurch. Oh, nice. Looking good. How many tiles do you have open on there? I have all 25. I have unlimited money, unlimited. All 25 tiles. What else we got on here? We got unlimited ore and oil. We got unique buildings unlocked. And that might be it. So I got all unique buildings, which is good. I'm glad they added that feature. So glad. Because I started trying to knock him out in another city. But it's a process. There's a some of them are pretty, well, I say difficult. Some of them are pretty hard to get. Some of them are, or just like a pain to get. But yeah. So 25 tiles. We go into this one here. All 25. And we're working in this tile right here. Tile 7, I guess it would be. Yeah, that's the map. The map is Mountain Taper. Mountain Taper for one of the map packs, I think, from the map pack. Second one. It's either that or it's from Plazas and Promenade. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I chose the map. But it looks a lot different than how it comes, we'll say. We've done significant terraining in the meantime to make it what I wanted to make it, I guess. Yeah. I want to add some trees that look like these. So that'd be this one here. How about your city? You playing on? I assume you're playing on console, since you're watching me. I guess that's an assumption. Most PC people are probably watching City Skylines 2. Unfortunately, we ain't got that yet. So, are you playing on a map that you got remastered? 25 tiles? I ask people this question all the time. I just like to see what people are doing. That's good. What other trees we want in here? Maybe some colorful trees. So they got a couple pinks in here. The one I just clicked on. I feel like we need some more of the small trees. Where were you here? Good morning, Tim. I saw you did a Christmas thing. I wanted to had a comment. I started watching some of it, but I got my kids came home. My kid and my wife came home. They caught me watching your videos. No, they look good. They started the Christmas one. I want to listen to some more, but my initial impressions was it looks nice. My only suggestion is adjust the Can you adjust the sensitivity of your microphone? Because when I was listening to it, it sounded like I heard some static. And sometimes that can be the sensitivity of the microphone is like picking up like background, like static noise, like air conditioners and stuff, heaters. I don't know if you can do that though. And I'm going to keep listening. I mean, it could have just been the first little part, and it worked itself out later. Just by hand. Sometimes the tool doesn't fill it all in. Not that we're trying to fill in every little spot, but you know. Xbox X Remastered. How is Xbox? That's probably comparable to PS5, right? How are you finding the game running and the performance? Pretty good? Yeah, that's good. Probably good enough. Just enough to give us some greenery. I always say, if you don't like your city, just add trees, and then you'll like your city. When in doubt, put more trees in. And then let's do something in here. So, what might be nice? I think what would be good is just build like something around. We find a unique building and build around that. Often it gives me inspiration. So let's maybe go over here and just throw some unique buildings down. I don't have any things on here, so keep them on. Seems like when I get over 16 tiles and 100k pop, I get lots of crashing issues. Oh, I haven't got there yet. So let's see. I have 25 tiles open, but only we'll say 50, so I'm at half. The goal of this city. Oh, good. We're done with this. Here, let's bring that back in line. This is probably close to being done. It is. Maybe we can empty another one or two. This needs to be emptied. Let's see. There is one in here somewhere. You're at 1100, so you're good. Sorry if I'm bouncing around, but this can be emptied as well. Just checking on the cemeteries. By the goal for this city, I could see we get into, because I got like this area to kind of fill, but it's gonna be like a lot, like pretty light, because it's like on the tile edge, you know. It's on the, we'll say, the city outskirts, so it's gonna be more of a we'll say a rural look to it. Same thing up here. We have a little, we're gonna do a little ski resort up here. You know, maybe like a half dozen trails or a dozen trails. Maybe 2 or so lifts, maybe 3. I will just see. It doesn't seem like we have enough room for it. I'm gonna have a small campus down here, and then we'll have some people living in here. Like, so we'll call it like ski rental cabin lodges type places, you know, like little cabins. We'll use high density European and European suburbia to kind of give that effect. That'll look pretty good. Airport. And that's really it. So I'm imagining we might get another 5,000 out of here, because it's not going to be, I don't know, I might bring the land out more here, then put some more stuff here. We'll see. I'm just not really sure if I want to move the shoreline here. I think it's, I looked at it, all the land underneath the water is this color. So it'd be a little weird, because it's like the beach color. So like the whole area would be beach, which could be fine. We maybe throw a handful of pine trees or palm trees or stuff down. So it could look nice. It could look real nice. So maybe make this like an area with let's say more folks, and then kind of like sprinkled in here. We do have the train station here, so it would be nice to put some folks and, you know, put some density in here. Near this train station, we have the transit in the area. And then we're gonna do, this is gonna, I imagine this island's gonna be almost 100,000. So this is like a barrier island. I live in New Jersey, United States, and we have what's called barrier islands. So kind of like the mainland is here. So I live in a town that's on the mainland. So we'll just say this is my hometown, or the town I live in, not my hometown. And then this is like the barrier island. And a good example might be like Atlantic City, New Jersey, like Pleasantville or Absecon, New Jersey, or Ocean City, New Jersey, Somers Point, New Jersey, places like that. There's some other places as well. So if you're interested, you could Google those names. Look on a Google map and you kind of see what I'm talking about. But I imagine this will be like 100, 80 to 100. And then I imagine we'll get to 60, maybe 75 before we get to this. So that could be almost 200,000. So we'll see. So maybe I'll see. You come back in about 2 years and we'll be there. And I'll let you know if it's crashing or not a lot. Let's see, the microphone is built into the camera, but since I recorded it in my bedroom, which is in the basement, probably heard the heating system. Okay, and it could have just been the air running at that time, and I haven't gotten to the video where it shut off. Okay, let me call it up here. Yeah, just started new one. My last one got to crashing in under 10 minutes every time. Installing and started off with filling 16. Farmland flats. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what caused it to crash. Some of the maps have a lot of traffic that's outside of your control. This map did. It still does. I think I've helped it out a lot because originally the highway actually ran down here. Through here, or it's kind of like where this rail line is now, down to here, so the highway is more like this. I've since moved the highway way the hell up here, and then put the rail, like we'll say the rail is the shortest way across the map, and then the highway is like up and around, like a big bypass loop. So I don't know if that helped a little bit with cutting down on the, I call it the dummy traffic. It's the traffic that goes between like different quote unquote cities, or call them outside connection points. I put these, I maxed them out as much as I can to discourage driving. I've even added like the residential road, the 3-lane, here 3-lane residential. This is a 2-lane residential road. 2-lane residential, like in some of the bridges and stuff, and some of the on-off ramps are like 3-lane. You see here and here. So like to slow down the highway to try and make it less agreeable. But still, like I hadn't built any cities yet. If you go back to the early streams, you'll see me complain about it. I hadn't built one house, and the highway was busy. Had trucks and cars going everywhere, and I'm like, oh Lord, wait until I add 100,000 people to this mess. So hopefully I've discouraged folks from driving across my territory. Maybe they take the train instead because the rail is more convenient. Maybe they're like, I'm not just going to go because it's too expensive because of the tolls. I don't know. Can't wait. Laying and it's looking nice, unique also. All 3-way intersections instead of 4-way with standard grid. Oh, okay. All right, that's good. Okay. I have mix of grids, you can see. And I will say grids in this area. Some grids down in here. But we'll say mostly organic. This will be more of a gridded, urban center with like a downtown nightlife kind of spot, that kind of stuff. This is more of a suburban towns with like some, pockets of activity, commercial and government and high rise, not high rise, we'll say mid rise type stuff. But that's good. And 3-way interchanges, those are good. I have a 3-way here, a 4-way, a 4-way. I did 4-ways. Huh. I had 3-way. 3-ways are good. Because then it's only 3 directions. They're easier to build. Because you don't have other lanes crossing each other as much. I would, if you're going to do 4-lane, I would stay away from the built-in cloverleaf and build your own stuff. I don't ever really use the built-in stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this one. That one's fine. Just don't build this one. That was a traffic jammer. There's a lot of like tutorials online on how to build like say a couple different four-way interchanges. A couple on my channel actually. This flow a lot better. Let's see. Catch up on anything else. Can't wait to get off work and play. I had a creative block for a bit, but I've come up with the hexagon grid idea for my skyscraper. High-tech financial center. Starting playing with some... Ah, cool. Very good. I think I might... I don't know if... Do you post to the Facebook group? Console Facebook group? I thought I saw someone post on there... if the hexagonal grid is what you're saying, what I think it is, something like that. So, might have been yours. Let's do unique building. We have this cathedral. We could build, maybe we could build a really nice cemetery and build a town around that. We'll say a little neighborhood around that. That could work well. We could put it on a hill so we could see it from a distance. So maybe we'll put this down here and turn it off. Oh, it won't even fit. It's so big. Put that there. It was either that one I was thinking or this one that kind of looks like a church. I don't really have any churches in here, which is a shame. I'm not a big church goer, but there's beautiful architecture with churches. I guess a cathedral's like a church. I guess it is the church. There should be more. Let's see. It's right there. I'm looking for... It's like a pyramid one. I must have passed it. So I don't think it's in this deep. It's definitely not in this deep. Damn, I missed it. Let's see. I haven't put it down already, I don't think. It's the birds and bees. This is the weather station. Resource station. That's the market. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we can build around this as well. Because this looks like to me like a church, like a New Age church, pyramid of safety. So we could do something like that. Yeah, it's nice architecture. Just looking to see. I think we'll use the cathedral and we'll do a cemetery area. Yeah. And we'll put it on a hill. We'll put it by the water as well. So maybe we'll build this section off here. Maybe not. So I still want it to be kind of a centerpiece. So we want to maybe be here. We have high land here, but can we put like a hill here? Maybe this is about the same height and just have a little valley sink down. Let's see. Well, it seems like it's pretty high. So I wanted to be involved in the water too. So we could bring the water in here. Yeah, I actually wanted to do that. Yeah. Flatten this down a little bit. I need the water to go back in a little deeper. I want to flatten this part out. Maybe make some tiers. Not tiers out of your eye sockets, but like plateaus. Do you want to just pull this off just a touch? Like maybe grab here and pull this off. Give us a little more buildable area. Have that, and we can do some. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll see how big that is. It might look small now. It might be bigger when we get there. So we want to face the river. We could. Let's see. If we're looking at it, we want to face this way. So it's like facing towards this angle. This be the back. Or do you want to face like this way? I kind of want. Oh, you know what I was gonna do in here? Scratch this idea. Now torn. Shoot. Maybe we'll do the church, the cemetery thing over here. All right, let's do that. All right, I have a different idea. I don't know if it's better. What we'll do instead is build some mansions. And maybe we'll do the cemetery thing like over here. So maybe I'll just move this building over here and plop it there for now. Keep it turned off. Where are you? Right here. To remind me. Yeah, somewhere over here, we'll add some water and do that. What we'll do here is we'll build some mansions with high density. European. Okay. Yep. We're gonna need to zone that, I guess, or steal it from somewhere else. So that's here. I think that's the office. Where is high density European at? Let's see. Here. I can't get it through here. So let's see if anything else highlights. I click on this. Alright, it's right here. Oh, it's got shit in the front. Oh, great. This not gonna help me out at all. Alright, I see something up here. Oh, it's in the European suburbia. Shoot. I guess we'll just take it from here. Ah, we can get past through, go over to this building here. And down through here. Around like that. Alright, found a way. There's a will, there's a way. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna take this, bring it through. The biking's done. So we're good here. Good here. We made all the biking we need to make here. We're not going to put any oil stuff here. The biking's done. We gotta, I guess, keep that. To know to put biking there. And that's the office. We'll get rid of this for now. I'll have a little reminder right here. We'll put something over there. And we'll do this. All right, so that's good. Set this up for some mansions. Next time we come back, we'll do some mansions. Now face the water. I think if I had a mansion, I want to look at the river. Well, I don't know if I want to look at the rail line, but let's do that. Let's take some of this down. Why does my thing look like that? It's like it's all like jittery. It's weird. Is it the whole thing? Why is it doing that? I don't know. That's so weird. Maybe I gotta restart the game. So it's like, you see, it's like, this feels like it's like in my brain it's going. Doesn't seem right. Do we run something? Worked. Works. Let's try train tool again. And do something else. See how it's like stepping? It's weird. Well, it's not going to be good. This is what I have for now on. Something's got to be messed up. So I can't terrain like this. It's taking forever. Okay. Yeah, then I probably saw your city. And I thought it was pretty cool. Hopefully I sent you a like. If not, sorry. I thought I saw something like a hexagon shape. Look, it's looking shady design. So we'll do this. Let's start with a road that gets you to the places. We can leave that lake there. That's fine. I do want to put these on a hill, but it's not really cooperating with the terrain right now. It's not like smooth. It's just like taking it like step by step. Okay. We'll see which one, where we're gonna put them. And I'm just think of any kind of buildings, other buildings that would be good for a mansion. See how slow this is? Oh God. What time is it? So maybe we'll restart this. Let's see. 6:07. That's probably a good time to stop anyway. Didn't get much done as I wanted to. But I want to restart the game and see if the terrain works better. We got some detailing done, really. That's about it. So, unfortunately, not as much as I'd like, which is always the case anyway. But we decided to do some mansions in here, and I have a couple good cities where I've created some really nice mansions. So I'll probably take a look at those, see what buildings I used. Mostly high-density European combination buildings. And the training starts working, I'll probably do some training. You know, just kind of, the mansion on the hill kind of idea. Put little hills in here, and we will have like, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, maybe like 6 mansions. And it'll be high density. So, we'll bring the train line in, scoop them up. And that'll be nice because they're around the water. So they look good. I'm streaming directly from the PlayStation 5, Danny, so just so you know. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. I'm just about to start my work day, so thanks again. Thanks for being active in the chat, Danny. It was a pleasure to have you. It's always good to talk to a fellow mayor and builder. And hopefully your city on your farmland flats turns out much better than the other one as far as the performance and crashing and everything. And hopefully I'll see you next time. But until then, I wish everybody the best in the cities to build. And as always, happy building.